Hi, here a little video about the Wim Hof Method, the why, how and the what. You probably have heard of Simon Sinek, very interesting guy, great philosophy. You start with why, then your how and then what. People buy not what you sell, but why you sell something. Okay, why do I sell the Wim Hof Method? Very simple. It's about taking authority into your own hands. We have so much more power in our bodies and in our minds than we think we have, that by taking authority into your own hands, having the method is a way to have your medicine closet, you could say, inside yourself. So to tap out of certain things you need in your body by the Wim Hof method, so you're able to take authority into your own hands and become healthier, and you don't need to see the doctor. For Wim, his why is the war against bacteria. Well, bacteria are not bad, but it would be great if we would become more resilient. So that could be a why too, to become more resilient, to change, taking authority into your own hands. How? Okay, how do you take authority into your own hands? Well, you can influence your immune system. And that is probably the most interesting thing of this method. How do you become more resilient? How do you take authority into your own hands? We have been thinking so far, that we cannot influence our autonomic nervous system or our own autoimmune system, but you can. And the scientific proof of the Wim Hof method backs this up. So this is really interesting. So that is the how, to influence your autoimmune system. Now, then the what, the last part. What is it? What is this method? The method consists of three things: a breathing method that has a effect on your autonomic nervous system. Because let me break this down just a little bit more. There's a somatic nervous system, that is, I want to move my hand and I'm moving my hand. And there's an autonomic nervous system, the beating of my heart, the opening and the closing of my veins, and the opening and the closing of my pupils, for example. Now, the autonomic nervous system you cannot consciously influence. This is science so far. But there's something in between the somatic and the autonomous nervous system, which is the breath. You can control your breath. If you want, you can start to breathe deeper and slower or faster. And that is something that is, partly done by the somatic nervous system, because if you want, you can breathe faster if you like. But on the other hand, it's done by the autonomic nervous system, because you cannot forget to breathe. It's impossible to die with just holding your breath. It's just impossible. So the breath is an entry point between the somatic and the autonomous nervous system. Okay, we were at the what, the breathing method. The breathing method is a way to pump more oxygen into your body, which was so far seen as a way that is only done by the autonomic nervous system. So you can influence your autonomic nervous system by breathing. Then the ice therapy or cold training. This has an effect on your white blood cells, the anti-inflammatory proteins, your brown fat, the closing and opening of your veins. All things done by the autonomous nervous system, but by jumping into an ice bath or opening that cold tap after your hot shower, you are influencing that. And the third part is meditation. Many research has shown that meditation actually lowers your heartbeat. You go more into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the meditative state, the opposite of the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight mode. Meditation has all kinds of effect on what is happening inside your body too. Okay, that's it. The why: take authority into your own hands. You don't need to go to the doctor. If you break your leg, please do, but there's a lot you can do yourself. Then the how is you can influence your immune system. That is the way to take authority into your own hands. And the what is you do this by a breathing method, cold training, and by mental exercises, mindset, meditative exercises. That's it. Thank you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, please let me know, because this is really interesting stuff, but we're in a flow where everything is work in process. So please please show yourself and ask your questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question, and actually with your question you might help me further in this process of making the Wim Hof method even better researched by science. Thank you very much, and talk to you soon, I hope, in real life, but if not, online.